Now there are different levels of homeopathy. We can practice homeopathy at a purely at an organ level. That means I want to only treat one organ. I want to treat the prostate, so I'll give a remedy that is similar to the prostate. Let us say Sabal cerulata or something like that. Or you can treat it at a symptom level. The person has a joint pain, I'll give him a remedy that is similar to this symptom. Like I'll give Rustox, I'll give Bryonia if it is worse or better by motion. But the highest level of homeopathy is individual level. That means I will treat the person as an individual, not his organ, not his symptom, but who he is. And this will give the longest and the most amazing results. And that's what we would have to learn. We have to learn all the levels, but always try to practice on the highest possible level, which is dependent on two principles again. Holism, that means the body as a whole is sick and not the individual parts. And second, that each individual has his own specific state of being or sickness. And this sickness is manifested in both mind and body equally. So this sickness expresses in the mind, like in our patient, his religious nature, his love for music, his feeling of neglected duty in the mind, and in the body with his deterioration of the uh, bones, with the destructive nature of his pathology. So in homeopathy, we do not consider disease to be what we call psychosomatic, which means mind leading to body problems, or somatopsychic, the other way around. We think that soma and psyche, body and mind, are just two expressions of the same basic disturbance. And this is the basis of a lot of homeopathic ideas later on. One of them is the idea of generalization of Bonninghausen, who said that all the organ systems basically express the same disturbance, including the mind. So, when you see in the mind there is violence, I want to, I want to strike, I want to beat. So, in the body also, the symptoms will be violent. Are you with me? So, violence expresses in the body and in the mind. This is called generalization. This is also the basis of Boger, who founded the idea of the genius of the remedy, means the essence or the main thread of the remedy, and that runs through mind and body. So, if Ignatia has hysterical nature of mind, it will have hysterical symptoms in the body. If belladonna has sudden and intense effects in the mind, it will have sudden and intense effects in the body. So, the homeopaths start looking at body and mind in the same way. And finally, the idea is that the body and mind represent a state of being, an experience of the patient that is connected to or similar to something in nature, which is his remedy. So, he may have the experience like an animal, like a plant, or like a mineral at the deepest level. And those are the remedies which are available in homeopathy. So your inner state of mind and body is like a bryonia, is like a lac caninum, is like a natrum muriaticum. And we have exact pictures of this available both in materia medica as well as in the modern approaches we call as sensation and kingdoms. The art is in eliciting the individuality of the patient. How does the patient express his individual illness in the terms of modalities, sensations, in the term of peculiarities of his local complaints, peculiarity in his generals, How does he think? How does he feel? How does he dream? And what is it that makes this one different from everyone else? To elicit this is an art. Synergy is using both sides together, the side of the symptoms and the side of the sensation. So nowadays, we not only ask the patient what he has. Oh, you have a fear of dogs. Okay, this is a symptom. But what is your experience of this fear? When a dog comes in front of you, what happens to you? Either I go, this, this is experience. So we take the symptom and the experience together to find the remedy. That is called synergy.